A series that first started on the Super Nintendo. Now here we have its third and final installment on the GBA. Released in Japan in 2001 and 12 months later in USA. Breaks my heart to say that this title never made its way to Europe. Developed by Altron and published by Natsume, it's Pocky and Rocky with Becky. It's a top-down arcade shooter based on Japanese folklore. The music, environments, and the wacky character designs all express Japan. It's the story of the magical shield being broken, unleashing the ghostly Hydra to wreak havoc once again, and it's up to you to put an end to all of this, and our game begins. Choose between Pocky, Becky and the furry raccoon Rocky Balboa. Select wisely as you will stick to one character until you beat the game. Each player has their own attributes and set animations, making each character play slightly different from each other. The controls are simplistic. You have 3 attacks. Firstly, the standard projectile attack to shoot at enemies from a distance. Then the melee attack for close combat, wiggling your furry tail or your fan. And of course, a Japanese game wouldn't be complete without a special flashy move. The main premise of the game is to duck and dive oncoming enemy attacks, whilst firing at them at the same time. Ponder around to the corners of the stage to discover the hidden weapon upgrades. This certainly gives the player an incentive to explore the stage. For me, the key distinction between console games and handheld games. Generally speaking, console games are more time consuming. Pocky and Rocky with Becky is, well, a short game with bite-sized levels. I feel the short levels fits its handheld adaptation. The game can be challenging at times. Thankfully, the gameplay is responsive, so there's really no excuses if you suck. At the end of every stage, there is an animal type boss. The bosses in the game are programmed nicely. Why? Because they offer a solid challenge. You would have to memorize their attack patterns in order to defeat them. I like that in a video game. Challenging AI that will test your skills. Sadly, this game doesn't have much replay value. Once I beat the game on the most difficult setting, there wasn't really much point of playing it again. I have to admit, I preferred playing this cute 'em up on the Game Boy player, due to the GameCube's octagonal analog stick that made it a breeze for diagonal aiming. The GBA on the other hand, well, the D-pad wasn't quite up to snuff for diagonal aiming. I usually avoid talking about prices of games I review, but damn, I should mention this game isn't cheap. Just take a look on eBay and let me know in the comments below what you find. Pocky and Rocky with Becky for the GBA is not as good as the first game in the series, released on the Super Nintendo. I have to admit, the GBA takes a knock from shorter levels, downgraded graphic sprites, and music. But let's not make an argument by comparing siblings. Did I enjoy this game? Hell yeah. Can I recommend this game to you? Well, that depends. Do you want an arcade shooter that's cute? A game that's easy to pick up and play, doesn't take too long to complete, something that will test your responsive gaming skills? Well, here it is. If the price puts you off, you'll be happy to know it's available for download on the Wii U eShop at an affordable price. Anyways guys, as always, it's been a pleasure and I want to thank you for watching and supporting my little channel right here. Peace.